What's up, friends? Welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and today's reading is all about what is the next big change coming for you, because I feel like there's so much change going on with all of the eclipses going, well, not all of the, well, there's a giant eclipse coming and happening right now as I'm filming this video, and then of course we're shifting to Taurus season, and well, Mercury retrograde, of course, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're stumbling upon this video, you're meant to find it, and big change is coming your way. With that being said, you guys, I do want to further point out to please beware of scammers out there, as I will never ever DM you for a personal reading ever. And if you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by emailing me here at this email on the screen. And I only have these particular social media outlets also listed on the screen, so thank you very much. I appreciate you guys so much for your support and love and all of those things. But yes, without further ado, let's jump into your pile selection now. And I just want to also say thank you so much for those of you who have booked with me so far. Thank you so much. And just for being here with me, being a part of the soul fam, the magical soul tribe that we have going on here. For those of you who take the time to like my videos, to comment, and just be here with me, those are like the simplest and easiest ways to just support me and help me out. I appreciate you guys more than I can ever say. So I love you guys so much, and thank you. But without further ado, pile selections. I've chosen people in the Harry Potter series that have gone through much change in their lives as well. So I thought it was fitting. Starting off with pile 1, we have Neville Longbottom with the Sword of Gryffindor. Pile 2, we have Tonks, aka Nymphadora. Don't call me Nymphadora. If you know, you know. My nerdness comes out. And then pile 3, we have Sirius Black, aka Padfoot. Pile 4, we have the lovely Moaning Myrtle. I love her. She's just so funny. All the bubbles disappeared. Okay. Without further ado, you guys, I will pause the video here if you need more time to choose a pile that calls out to you the most, and I will drop the timestamps down below as usual, and you can choose a pile that calls out to you. Did I say that already? And I will meet you at your reading. What's up, pile 1? If you chose Neville Longbottom, welcome to your reading. I'm going to put Neville right over here by my Phoenix Stone, and we're going to reveal your cards. And right now, we're just going to jump right on in. I've got Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. Hope with this origami crane. Rose Valley, go forth with a soft and open heart. Love, feminine energy, vulnerability. And 51, conjunction. Conjunction, junction, what's your function? Alliance. Do you guys know that? Am I aging myself? Like, you guys know School of Rock, right? Maybe not. I'm a millennial, if you couldn't tell. So does that, I know there's like a huge like spectrum of millennials, so if it helps you, I'm like the lower end of the spectrum. I've had somebody told me they thought I was 19, which I love you, by the way, if you're watching this, because I do identify as like a 23-year-old, so just saying. Very young at heart. And age does not matter here. I don't discriminate, so just letting you guys know. I don't know if that's like a thing, because that's coming up, obviously. But the next big change in your life definitely feels like something of great. I don't know why it feels like great important. Birds seem to be a very big thing here. You might see a lot of birds that you notice. I mean, obviously when we go outside, I'm pretty sure many of us see birds regardless of where you live in the world. Although I might be wrong, you know, so don't quote me on that, but I do feel like birds may be a significant thing that we notice. Like, be like more like, oh, look at that bird, that's an unusual bird, or that's like a bird that I've been seeing a lot lately, something like that, you know. That's just something that's sticking out in my mind, especially since you have a crane here and then these flock of birds that are flying in a V shape. Another thing that's coming up for me is Mighty Ducks. So if you guys have any sort of significance to that movie, that might be a thing. But like having hope in a situation when you maybe have not necessarily been able to find the light in the dark. And I feel like maybe that's the next big change for you, is seeing that light finally. You know, the next big change for you is finally coming out of something that has been so heavy and dark and crazy for you, you know, and it feels like finally this shit's happening. Finally, we're moving somewhere. Finally, I'm seeing progress and moving into calmer waters. It feels like number 51 condenses to 6, which for me is all about harmony, all about problem solving, and also about, you know, it reminds me of like the Six of Swords for some reason is popping up in my head, which is all about moving into calmer waters, but also, you know, people that come into our lives to really help us move forward and are generous with us, which is like the Six of Pentacles and even Six of Cups. Maybe people who are our soul family coming in, or people we've had past life experience with, are helping us to, you know, see that light, to see that we have people in our corner, to see that we don't need to face things alone, you know. We're able to co-conspire with people who we really align with and support whatever it is that we are trying to achieve or go after, or our ideas, you know. And so really just there's this energy of holding on to hope and asking your guides, even if you feel like, I feel like if you're watching this you are somewhat spiritual, so asking your guides to bring you any type of answers or clarity. If that's something that you feel called to do, definitely go ahead and do that, you know. Bring love into the situation. Just really thinking outside of the box and detach from any sort of like maybe certain outcomes that you have been hoping to. Try to detach from certain outcomes that you've been holding out for and allowing for whatever to unfold the way that it does, and trusting that it's going to happen the way that it's meant to, because it's better for you. You know what I mean? So like, I know it's difficult to hear, and oftentimes a lot of people say like, you know, trust in that and stuff, and it's annoying. It can be. I know some people might be rolling their eyes at me right now, but like, it's really just this message of trusting that sometimes we're so stuck and stubborn in our, I don't want to call you stubborn, but like, I know we get so attached to a certain outcome or a certain, you know, possibility of something happening a certain way, that we wonder like, why isn't it happening, or why isn't it coming, what's taking so long for this thing to come in. And it's because we're not allowing for, you know, the universe to do its thing and bring us something that might be even better for us. And we may not understand it at the time, we may not get it, but later on, you know, when things unfold down the line, things had to happen this way in order for better things to fall into place later. And so it's kind of like that. I'm just seeing this other card in another deck that I have called Adjacent Opportunities or something like that, where one door closes, sometimes a window opens, and that window leads you to another hallway in which even bigger doors are opening up for you that you don't even realize, you know, that you've never even thought about. So it's kind of that energy for you guys, pile one. I feel like you never even imagined. Oh wow. I wanted to use this beautiful deck. My brother actually bought it for me, and like a just because gift. I thought it was so nice. I've never seen this deck before. It's called the Loaf Tarot, and it's like every card is illustrated by like a different creator, like a different artist. So I thought that was really cool. Okay, did I just want to make sure all the cards are the right way. Okay, what is the next big change happening for pile 1? 2 of Cups. Wow. Knight of Wands. Oh. Queen of Wands. Judgment reversed. What's the next big change coming for pile 1? The Wheel of Fortune. I love it. In the back of your deck, we have the 7 of Cups reversed. Okay, so pile 1, it looks like your next big change is definitely one that there's 2 things I'm picking up here, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, this is definitely a romantic partner coming in, but for others of you, it's not necessarily going to be romantic, okay? Because obviously not all of us need a romantic partner in our lives. Some of us already have one, right? But at the very least, for those of you who, let's say, are single, right? This is not supposed to be a love reading, but it's coming in. So let's just go with what's coming towards us. The next big change is a soulmate coming towards us, honestly. Go forth with a soft and open heart, alliance. Bring love into the situation, having hope. And then you have this 2 of Cups coming towards you, right? The Wheel of Fortune as well. And like, finally, this is somebody who is in alignment with you, somebody who sees you and sees your value. But I feel like you are not necessarily seeing your own value and your own self. You know, this is somebody who sees you and is going to help you see yourself. I think that it's really easy for us to kind of doubt our magic and doubt just how special we are when we're going through something dark, when we're going through something that, you know, shitty stuff has been happening to us, you know. Of course, you know, it's hard for us to see just how great we are, you know. Sometimes it's hard, and like when something really good starts to happen to us, we really doubt that. We really doubt, like, wait, is this right? Is this meant to be happening? Is this too good to be true? And you really start questioning, like, if this is supposed to be happening. And like, I get it, totally feel you. And I feel like the next big change is this person coming in to really help you see just how freaking magical you are, to really help you see how powerful you are and how incredible you are, and really help you see that your tides are turning. I was going to say times are turning, and tides are turning. I guess that is the right word that was coming to mind. Because time's shifting for you, you know. It's no longer the time of darkness, no longer this time of like shit rolling downhill. It's this time of you flying to where it's like, where do birds fly? Don't they fly south for the winter? Because it's nice and warm and toasty for them. Yeah, exactly. So you guys are now shifting to this area where you're going to fly where the sun is, and like no longer where the cold is. You know what I mean? And I love this energy of feeling like this person is going to help you find your sun again, to find your happiness again. And while I'm not one to preach that like you have to find happiness with someone else, it's all about you finding happiness within yourself. And you know, you don't need a partner to do that. Definitely, I feel that. I'm 100% stand by that. But I also feel that sometimes in our lives, we often are sent someone in our life to help us see just how powerful we are on our own. You know what I mean? And I think that that's what this person is coming to do for you, you know? I think that like a good example is like Neville Longbottom. You know, all along, everybody knew just how, all along, Neville Longbottom was like this really awesome dude Everybody knew how awesome Neville was and incredible he was, but he needed his friends to kind of show him just how magical he was, just how special he was. And it wasn't until the end, spoiler alert, that he finally found it within himself to realize how worthy he was to pull out the sword of Gryffindor himself from the sorting hat. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's kind of, I love that, by the way, how it relates back to who you chose. It's like you guys are finally realizing that, and you, this whole time, it was always within him, always there, always there. But sometimes we need that extra push from the people around us. We need that extra encouragement, that extra support, that extra love coming in, and allowing these people into our lives. Go forth with a soft and open heart, love, feminine energy, vulnerability. Feminine energy, it doesn't matter what you identify as. You guys know this. If you're new here, I'm all inclusive. It doesn't matter. Energy is energy. We all have feminine and masculine energy within us. And what this means is feminine energy is more about being open, more about being receiving, more about nurturing and love and caring and compassion. And it's not to say that masculine energy is not those things, but definitely it's just about you trusting that you have this power within you, you have this magic within you, and you are worthy. And I think that this big change coming forward within you is finally seeing that you've had it there all along. Finally seeing that you are no longer under this veil of delusion. A Seven of Cups reversed, you know, sometimes Seven of Cups talks about opportunities and finally making a decision on one, but it also talks about being delusional, you know, and not saying that you're delusional, but finally saying that you can see that you are not. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's finally having the clarity that you have been waiting for, you know, maybe not waiting for, but finally having the clarity that you are worthy, you know, and like no longer feeling frustrated, no longer feeling that blocked energy in which this Knight of Wands is here, you know. And I think that this person coming in is definitely this Queen of Wands energy, showing you that you are also this Queen of Wands energy, showing you that you have this powerful energy as well, that you are matched, that you are equal, that you are worthy of these things, that you are magical and magnetic and vibrant and warm and powerful and magical, you know, that you are all of these things, and that your energy can be switched like just like that. And it's just a matter of you seeing that and seeing that it's been there all along, you know. I really do feel like that. And so that is like the next major change coming in towards you, pile one, and I'm really excited for it happening. Let's see if we can see when this is happening for you. When is this change happening for pile one? The Hanged Man crossed. I also have the Moon at the back of your deck. So this could be Cancer season. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy. So depending on when you watch this, that does seem quite a long time with the Pisces though. I'd rather take this Moon energy in terms of like Cancer season, which would be July. But then with this Pisces, let's see, because you have two wands here, we're going to take it as 12 days up to Cancer season, which would be July or July 12th if you really want to read it that way as well, because this is the 12th card. But timing is not linear, so I do want to point that out as well. 10 is also a very prominent number in your reading here with you have it's X, X, and X. So if I did take it that way, it could also be 10 to 12 days. That's really, really quick, you guys, but don't quote me on it. I do feel more so Cancer season. Pisces energy. I don't know why I can't shake it. Pisces energy, which Pisces season has already passed. So it might even take up to a year, you guys, which could make sense. 12 is also 12 months, which would be 1 year. So, but this would be the next big change. So I don't think that you would wait that long for a huge change to come in. You know what I mean? So take that part with a grain of salt, you guys. I will say that. But ultimately, let's get you some advice and guidance moving forward to end you out with this reading. Okay, so advice and guidance for pile 1, please. Advice and guidance for pile 1. We have number 1, don't you remember how unconditionally loved you are? So beautiful, and I wish the lighting did this card justice because it's beautiful. Exactly, pile 1, you're so loved. Advice and guidance for pile 1, please. We have number, this feels like 2 cards for some reason, 33, promise to love yourself fully. Lots of this, like, about loving yourself and understanding how loved you are, pile 1. Lastly, you have number 21, you came from the stars, so shine bright. Sorry, I had to silence that notification. I apologize, pile 1. You came from the stars, so shine brightly. So you notice how you have also so many 3s. You have 33 and a 3 here. That condenses to 3. And then the back of your deck, we have number 9. You are an extension of the universe itself. Stardust runs through your veins and galaxies swirl in your soul. So beautiful, pile 1. So that is where I'm going to leave your reading, pile 1. Thank you guys so much for letting me do this for you. I'm excited for the next big change coming towards you, and just like know that you are so loved, and you are so worthy and so freaking magical. And I love you guys, and I hope that you guys can see just how freaking badass you are, because you freaking are. I mean, Neville Longbottom, hello. He truly is a badass and so freaking awesome, and so are you guys. So thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a sword emoji so I know you're from pile 1. And yes, let me know how this resonated for you, and if this brought you some insights, some hope, and all the things. I love talking stories with you in the comment section, so I would love to hear from you down there. And if you enjoyed, I hope you subscribe and be a part of the fam. Hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'll also be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here, being a part of the family, and I love you guys so much. I will see you guys very soon. Hope you guys have a magical night or day whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you soon. Bye! What's up, pile 2? If you chose Tonks, aka Nymphadora, don't call me Nymphadora. I can't help it. I just can't help it. I'm sorry. Welcome to your reading. I'm gonna put her right over here. And welcome. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let's go ahead and reveal your cards, all about the next big change coming into your life. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We have the luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Wow. Number 11, Aquarius, collaborates. Double wow. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I positioned these. Grandmas, you don't have to face everything alone. Comfort, nurturing energy, support. Oh my gosh. This is exciting energy. And last but not least, future predictions. Wow. I feel like you guys are powerful manifestors if you did not know it. You guys have gifts. that you may or may not be aware of. I may go as far to say as, are you my magical pile? Like my magic pile. I feel like all of my watchers slash subscribers are magical in their own way, but you know, there's always a pile that I get that has like special gifts, you know what I mean? This may or may not be that pile. Let's tap in. I feel like obviously Aquarius energy, so I'm an Aquarius sun. Love this energy already. So I'm a little bit biased, but yes, let's tap in. I already said that like how many times? Can you tell I'm excited because I can't like keep still. The next big change coming in for you, it feels like definitely you stepping into your authenticity and letting that magic shine from you, from within you and out. Like it just feels vibrant and bold and bright and beautiful. And like I'm called to this beautiful like purpley pink energy from these two cards, two completely different decks, by the way, as you can see. But the coloration on both of these cards are so similar, and I'm just called to keep staring at them. And for me, those colors, they just keep making me think of like, I think there's like a term called pink bubble manifestation, and it's so interesting because this future predictions card actually can talk about how you may have made some future predictions about your life in which you felt so like deep in your soul and your bones of your soul, like your soul's bones. Like I know that sounds so crazy, like for your soul to have bones, but you know what I mean? Like deep, deep in your soul, like that you knew that something in your life was going to happen. Like you predicted this thing to happen, like that you manifested, and not just manifested, but predicted. And maybe people in your life just didn't understand or didn't see your vision and were like, no, that's kind of crazy, that's not going to happen. Like there's, you know, that's something that's not really feasible, you know, that's not a practical thing to happen for you in your life, you know, for you to make happen or whatever, you know. And so I'm hearing A Million Dreams by oh my gosh, by you know, The Greatest Showman. I love that song, you guys. Freaking love that song, by the way. So you guys might actually really like that song as well, but that is seriously the song that's playing right now in my head. I'm gonna actually have to listen to it after your reading. And I think that like it might be so out there, but like it's starting to come true. It's starting to come to fruition, those predictions that you've had about your life and unfold. And it's like you are a powerful manifester, you know, and you just really need to believe in your powers of manifestation. And it's like, if something fell through, just trust in the timing of it. Trust in the universe. Trust that it fell through for a reason. Trust that things had to happen a certain way and unfold. And I think that you already know this, but sometimes you need like a little reminder, like when you get bummed or like in your feels about like, oh, why didn't this happen? Like, oh, why did that fall through? Like, is it not meant to be? Like, am I wrong? Or you know what I mean? Sometimes it just isn't the right time, you know? Not necessarily that it's not meant for you. So just trust that certain things maybe need to be delayed, not necessarily not meant for you. I'm kind of getting that. But also just stepping into your authenticity, cultivate, you know, the people in your life that you're going to surround yourself with, allies, and creating a sense of community around you. I feel like that's going to be something important as well coming in with this change. Luck is on your side, so really just understanding, like, have more fun. I feel like you've been in work mode, work. Now I'm hearing we're on work. And just open your mind up to the different possibilities that are unfolding for you. You know, I think that like you've been maybe stressed out a lot lately. You might have been clenching your jaw a lot when you sleep, waking up with headaches a lot, something like that, or just having headaches a lot in general. Grandmas, you don't have to face everything alone. Comfort, nurturing energy, support. Like understand that you have people in your life around you to lean on, and don't feel like you're burdening them, you know. And if you are feeling that way, maybe you just be be like, hey, is this a good time for me to, you know, lean on you, to vent to you, or to, you know, like, you know, just talk to you so I can like let some steam out, because we want to make sure that we don't just dump on people, right? To be aware of people's boundaries. I mean, that's what I would like when people do that to me. But if we're in the right mind space, or if we're in the right emotional space, and have the right amount of capacity to allow someone to do that for us, and like most of the time people are going to be like, yeah, of course, like what do you need, you know? And I feel like you can sometimes feel like you don't ever want to do that to people. And so I'm just getting that it's important for you to have that and do that with someone, because I don't think you get to do that very often. Especially lately, I feel like there's something that's really on your mind. But the big change that's coming for you, I feel like, is your big dreams are starting to pop off and come true. And it feels like maybe it's like slowly happening, and it feels like a very slow motion thing where like life is moving in slow motion, and you know something crazy is happening, and you kind of feel like you want things to stop and slow down, because you're like, wait, like it's almost like you're like your feet are starting to slide and slip from under you, and you want to kind of stay in control, but at the same time you want this to happen, but you don't want this to happen, if that makes sense. And it's like a crazy feeling, but trust that it's happening and allow yourself to laugh more. I feel like it's really important for you to let out some steam and enjoy. Like I feel like crying. It feels very emotional, like bittersweet emotions. Like you're excited, but you're scared and you're stressed. And I'm just giving you a big hug right now, pile 2. A really big hug. And I'm excited for you. So let's see though, okay? What's the next big change happening for pile 2? We have the Ace of Cups. Wow. What's the next big change happening for big pile 2? We have the King of Cups. Oh. Ace of Swords. Okay. What's the next big change happening for pile 2? This is a beautiful deck, by the way, that my brother gave me. Isn't it beautiful? Just surprised me with it one day, and I thought it was so cool. The Hanged Man reversed. I also have the Ace of Pentacles, which I'm being told to take. In the back of your deck is the Six of Wands. Incredible. Yeah, definitely. If you didn't understand that this is like a new beginning, a new era of your life that's about to pop off, and that's how come it feels like, whoa, so crazy huge, and like things are starting to like go like, I feel you. Okay, pile 2. This is really exciting. I feel like I need to drink water. You guys go drink water. Drink water right now. Go drink water. Or something. Okay. That's better. This is absolutely mind-blowing. First off, Six of Wands. If you guys have been manifesting getting recognition or some sort of like, you know, spotlight energy, you're definitely going to be getting it soon with the Six of Wands coming here at the back of your deck in your own right, whatever that means for you, whether it be like some sort of fame, some sort of viral energy, not viral like sick viral, but like going viral in some way, like on the internet or something like that, or just getting that recognition of, you know, success or being well known in your area of work or expertise or business, something like that. I feel like that's what this is talking about, if that makes sense. You know, not viral like infection or anything, not like that, okay? But like with the Ace of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. Literally incredible energy, you guys. Finding clarity and seeing that, like, yes, I'm finally seeing like truth and clarity, and finally feeling like, yes, this is me. This is what I've been working my ass off for. This is, I was right. I knew it. I felt it in the bones of my soul that this is what I was meant to be doing, and I wasn't crazy. And I wasn't feeling like I was doing this for nothing. I knew it. You know, it's like that clarity that I knew it, and this is what I was meant to be doing. And I was meant to be like breaking the mold in some way. It feels like see that wolf energy, like the alpha, the leader of the pack. You were breaking generational trauma for some of you. I feel like sometimes some of you were like doing the being a pioneer in some way, shape, or form, whether it be like you being the first of your family to do something, or going against the grain in your family to do something that like the other people in your family are not doing or don't understand, that you had to kind of fight tooth and nail to do, because you knew in your heart and soul that this was what you were supposed to be doing, and you stuck true to your authentic self because this is what you were meant to be doing, and you knew it, and you went within yourself. You know, this is like the big change, is that you went within yourself and like saw that this is what you're meant to be doing. You gained so much emotional maturity so that you could take the things that people said to you and just feel like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying, and I appreciate you saying that, and I see that you're coming from a place of love, even though it doesn't always sound that way. But it's okay, thank you, I love you, you know. And it's like you have this sense of some, like, I don't even know if I can like put it into words, but like I hope it's coming across in the way that like how much you've grown and how much you've ascended, how much you've matured, in order for you to get to where you are. And I feel like maybe you weren't able to really fully reflect and see just how far you've come, but this is the time for you to do that, the calm before the storm, you know, to just see how far you've come, to look back and reflect on how far you've come. The Ace of Cups, you're so fulfilled by whatever this is that you're doing, because this is your passion. This is what you are meant to be doing. Your creative spark is going, you know, this is something that really fulfills you, and you are, I mean, overflowing with joy with whatever this is. And the Ace of Pentacles, this is something that you are starting that's going to bring you abundance. That's something that you are going to be able to plant into the ground and grow a mighty big tree that is going to be fruitful and incredible and just amazing. And not to say that you haven't already sprouted that tree, but what I'm saying is like this is the start of that tree finally bringing you the fruits, you know, like finally it's starting and you're picking them. You know what's behind here? Five of Swords. I feel like this is really about you no longer feeling like you had to do whatever it takes to win, and feeling like you're able to do what you need to do for you, and not feeling like it's me or them, the world. Finally feeling like things are coming to a close, feeling like you're in touch with who you are, and no longer feeling like you have to worry about the things that were left undone, you know, because you're able to go back and do them. Definitely. Just magical energy. Look at that 10 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like definitely just really be mindful of how much you take on during this time with the big changes coming forward, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and it can be overwhelming, which is why it's very important for you to have a lot of fun. But ultimately, this is fulfillment at its finest in every single aspect. And it's mental fulfillment, it's emotional fulfillment, it's material fulfillment, and it's just abundance in every aspect, like I said. And so it's super exciting energy, and I'm really excited for you. I do want to get one more. I know you already have like so many cards coming out, but I just want to be really clear with you guys on what this big change is. Wow, that's incredible, you guys. So the big change is definitely something that you have been manifesting into your life with this Queen of Wands. You've gone through a lot to get to where you are, and this is definitely something that is finally moving forward for you, finally coming full circle, and you are just doing all the things. Look at how beautiful this energy is, you guys. Queen of Pentacles energy, finally having this rebirth phase of your life in which you are being fruitfully rewarded, abundant, and doing all the things, you know, having a good work-life balance and attracting all the things towards you. This is something you manifested. What the energy that you put out towards you is what you're getting back, and it's vibrant. Be mindful of the people that you surround yourself with as well. You have gone through so much darkness and so much turmoil to get to where you are, this emotional maturity and all of these things. Eight of Swords, yeah. Release the things that no longer serve you. Let go of that self-doubt. Let go of those anxieties and those fears that have held you back for so long. Three of Wands. And you're finally seeing the fruits of your labor. Yeah, come back to you. So this is absolutely incredible energy, Pile 2. I mean, I just feel like this is about you allowing the right people to come in and help you along your journey. You do not have to do this alone. You don't have to face everything alone. Allow people to help you. Allow people to be there for you. Allow people to be there so that you can lean on them and things like that. And see that you are worthy of all of these things coming towards you, because it's incredible. Incredible. Don't repel people away. Allow people to come in and help you and be there for you. And I'm excited for all the things that are coming towards you guys. I'm out of breath, and my face is like warm. I wish I could let you feel my face because it's warm and I'm excited. And just let's finish you off with advice and guidance. Actually, I asked the cards in pile 1 for like a when, and I realized like that was like not a good thing, because this is obviously the next big change coming. It's gonna happen soon. The Wheel of Fortune, the Ace. I think as far as when, just trust that's going to happen very, very soon. Very, very soon. Within like, I want to say like a month max. A week to a month. That's what I'm going to tell you guys. So trust in that. Let's finish you off with advice and guidance. Pile 1. I mean 2. Wow. Pile 2. Advice and guidance for pile 2, please. Advice and guidance for pile 2. We have number 3. Many things had to align for you to be here. The fact that you are on this earth right now is an utter miracle. Absolutely. Absolutely. You guys are so magical. Pile 2. We have 22. Dissolve your ego by going within. And I think you already do that. Honestly, I think you already do that. I think that's more so when you get in your feels and you kind of go in your shadowy aspect. Number 7. You can always be kinder to yourself. Definitely, this is about being kinder to yourself. Pile 3. I have to cover her boobies. Let's get you one more. I'm getting you guys all the extra cards. Don't tell the other piles. Number 12. There is no beginning or end to growth. You are forever expanding. And that you guys are totally forever expanding. You have a lot of 2s and 3s, so you might be seeing those a lot. Number 28 is the back of your deck. You are a child of the universe. What an honor it is to be part of something so divine. And a lot of 1s, right? So keep in mind 1, 1, 1. And then this is a 10 and a 10, which condenses to 1. So there you go. Seriously, so divine, you guys. Pile 2. I absolutely love you guys. And I'm so excited. I'm so stoked. And I hope you guys are too. I hope that this brought you clarity and insight and excitement for what's to come, because it's coming, and it's coming in hot, and I'm so excited. I'm just so excited for you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for letting me do this reading for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and smash the like button and drop a duck emoji, because she's got a cute little ducky face on her, so that I know you're from pile 2. And let me know in the comment section how this resonated for you, how you guys liked it, and share with me whatever you want to share. I love talking stories with you guys in the comment section. And yes, be aware of scammers out there as well. you guys will know when it's me talking to you. I feel like you guys can tell when it's me versus someone else. I will never like be like, oh, dear one, I will, you know, you guys can just tell. I feel like, you know what I mean? I will never like solicit you for a reading or anything like that in the comments. If you guys want to book a reading with me, you guys know how to do that via email. All the information's in my description box, things like that. So just beware. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, I would love it if you guys subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So I also revamped the tiers there so you guys can take a look. I'll probably drop it in the community section as well, that I changed up the tiers so that it's more inclusive. I want it to be more inclusive as far as like the tiers go. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I hope you have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye. What's up, pile 3? If you chose Sirius Black, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and put him right over here, and let's go ahead and unfold these cards for you. What is your next big change coming in? I'm super excited. So far, the last two groups, it's just been such great readings. I'm so excited to be doing this reading, and let's just dive right in. We have Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. 41, third house, communication. Whoa. Breathing forest, feel the earth below your feet. Nature, grounding energy, balance. And lastly, celebrate with these cute balloons. And I love it so much. Okay. So, what am I getting here from your energy? Okay, give me a second to tap in. I feel like we're stepping into a time where you're really celebrating your wins and your achievements, because you are winning, and stepping into you and who you are, what you're doing, and honestly grounding yourself into the earth, grounding the things that you're doing into the earth, and how you are going forward and moving forward, you know, if that makes sense. I feel like there is something new to the upgrades and up leveling of how you communicate, how you see things, how you view things, how you think, your mindset, things like that. And it has a lot to do with some sort of up leveling in your life. We're going to get more details with the tarot as far as like what that is, because I feel like this is so vague. But definitely it's going to help bring you a sense of balance and allow you to be truly who you are, you know. I feel like sometimes you can get into your head a lot, and that can get the best of you, but this next big change is really going to help you to like really see that you are worthy, that you are like doing things for the best. 41 condenses to 5, which is all about change and overcoming. Like, I think there may be some conflict surrounding like certain things in your life, and this change happening is going to help you overcome those challenges, you know. I think that like it's an unexpected change, and it's something that is going to bring you something to celebrate. So let's stop teetering around and get you some details with the tarot. I think that like it's very unexpected, much like Sirius Black, you know, like his unexpected celebration had to do with him getting out of Azkaban prison and reuniting with Harry, and claiming his innocence back in some sense. What's the next big change happening for pile 3? We have 7 of Swords. What's the next big change happening for pile 3? Whoa. The Knight of Swords. Two of Swords. What's the next big change? This is such a cute tarot deck that my brother gifted me. Oh. Ooh, okay. The Chariot. What's the next big change happening for pile 3? King of Cups. The back of your deck, we have the Hermit. Okay, pile 3. I feel like I definitely feel like the next big change coming in for you is finally, like I said, celebrating success of some sort. And I think that this is going to have a lot to do with yourself, you know. Like I said earlier, this is about you up leveling in some way, and going within yourself seems to be a very big thing here. The Empress reversed. I don't think that's meant to be reversed. I will say that. With the Seven of Swords and then the fact that you have the Chariot here and the Hermit, this is about you going within and reflecting on how you go about doing things. And there's, again, swords and swords. So the mind, communication, and just the way that you go about doing things, the way that you make decisions, how you think and perceive things, how you move forward, and the way that you move forward, the strategy that you take on things. And that is really going to make or break the way you succeed, and the reason you succeed is what I mean to say. And I think that because you do that, that's why you are celebrating. You know, you're showing the world the real you. You're thinking before you leap. And I think typically the Knight of Swords may not always speak clearly the message that they want to, because they're rushing, you know, it's rushing energy, and they're so go go go, and they may not always get the message clearly across, but they are action oriented, and like they're so quick to go at something that they may not always think about things first. And I think that that's the difference here, because of these cards coming out, is you are thinking things through first, and you are thinking about it. And even when you look at this Knight of Swords, the way it's depicted, this particular ram is thinking. It's paused, it's not moving. It's like at the top of the hill looking up at the stars, versus like having a movement energy, you know, in the way that it's illustrated. So I do feel like that is what you are doing here. I think you're very much celebrating your achievements and how you're able to really achieve things, because you're thinking things through before you make a move. And I know that doesn't sound like a really big change. So how can we relay that into making it a big change? Because I think you're more tapped in to your emotions than you really realize with the King of Cups coming out here. Can you clarify this, please? The Devil reversed. Wow. One more. Queen of Cups. Look at that. Now, is this a counterpart? The Hierophant. Okay. New back of the deck is the Magician. Wow. Okay. So pile 3, I feel like definitely the reason of this big change is somebody's coming into your life, or may already be in your life. This might not necessarily be somebody new for a lot of you. This could definitely be somebody in your life that is really helping to guide you along the way, helping to kind of rein you in, if you will. And I don't mean to say rein you in a way of like control by any means, but definitely to help ground you, to help you see that you had this like ability to do what you have had all along. And for some reason I'm being shown how Sirius Black was able to really like, maybe not necessarily successfully do it, but like there's a scene in The Prisoner of Azkaban where Remus is transforming into a werewolf, and he forgot to take his meds, right, or his potion. And so I don't know why I said meds, but Sirius Black is trying to talk him down and get him to like stay in his human form, and so that obviously doesn't work. and he has to then transform into a dog to kind of counteract the werewolf version of Lupin, and so to help, you know, distract from Harry Potter and his friends. And anyways, long story short, I feel like that's really about you and how you're able to communicate, and this person who is also there and really able to communicate with you and be there for you. You know, I feel like this card is also talking about being there for a friend, you know, who may not be able to communicate. And I think that because you're able to elevate and up level, you're able to be there for someone else as well. You are the King of Cups, and your friend here that needs you is the Queen of Cups. You know, might not necessarily be like you're feminine, they're masculine, or you know, like it might not be opposite sex type of energy, but like definitely you're more elevated than that person, and because of that, you're able to guide them through their journey. You're able to help them see the way through because you've been through it. And I think you're there for them. You're able to mentor them. You're able to be there for them and be there for them for guidance and mentorship and just leading them along the way and helping them to elevate and things like that. I think that big change is you being some sort of mentor to someone, you being some sort of leader, ally, person, maybe even getting a promotion of some kind, because you were able to overcome so many things and do a lot of shadow work, let go of a lot of bad habits, a lot of toxic traits, behaviors, things like that, and overcome so much. And because of that, you're able to then teach these other people, or this other person at least, the same things, you know, and lead them to success, a path of success. Same with this Magician card. Yeah, Five of Pentacles behind that. I love that, how you're like leaving no one behind and not abandoning anyone. And I think that you're helping these people through that energy. With the Magician here, I just feel like this is you stepping into your power, showing the world the real you, and seeing that you see the magic in everyone. You see that, and you help them to see that within themselves, you know, grounding that into the ground and seeing that and helping them to heal and overcome. And like this great change is you celebrating them, celebrating yourself, and celebrating this win, celebrating this elevation of some sort. And for some of you, this could be something that you do for work, or this could be something that you have been guided to do. So if this doesn't resonate for you, you might have a message in another group, because I do feel like this is a very powerful energy as far as like the things that you're being called to do. And like I said, this is huge, because why is this such a big deal? I just feel like it is a huge deal. I think for those of you who get it, you do get it. You know, it's you helping people out of their darkness because you've been through it. And you've come out on the other side so much stronger. And it's just beautiful, beautiful energy. Pile 3. I'm absolutely in awe of you. And I hope you're in awe of yourself. And just how much you've elevated and overcome. And just incredible. I love you guys so much. Let's finish off with advice and guidance for you guys. As far as, let's talk about when this is happening. It's happening fairly quickly, because this next big change, I don't feel like it's going to happen like in a long time from now. I did pull cards for Pile 1 because I wasn't really thinking about that. But as far as like when for you guys, we have Swords, a lot of Swords energy. I feel like this could be in the fall, which is kind of a while from now. This is timeless reading, by the way, but when you find this, let me see here. I want to say 7 weeks. It could be 7 weeks. Okay? Because 7 is a pretty prominent number for you guys. 5 to 7 weeks. Let's say 5 to 7 weeks, because you have double 5s. Okay. So let's finish off now with advice and guidance for Pile 3. Yeah, just elevating your success and stepping into your role. It's almost like finding your path, finding your calling, and that's why this is such a big change, you know, finding what really fulfills you and serves you. Advice and guidance for pile 3, please. And this could actually be a soulmate that you're helping for some of you, with the Magician being here. Yeah, I feel like this could definitely be a soulmate. You have number 4, every single day is a gift from the universe. Treat it as one. Definitely. I feel like you appreciate things more as well, and you help other people see that. Especially with the Sirius Black choice. You value your freedom and your life, and just every day is precious, and I love it. And I think having a gratitude journal or list or something like that is something that might be calling to you. Number 20, follow the path of least resistance. Wow. I feel like that's going to mean something different to each of you. There's something that has been calling out to you. And maybe you've been resisting it for some reason, but you shouldn't. And then we have number 5, we are all one. Love all creatures, for we all share the same life force. Wow. You may be working with animals a lot, or feel called to get a pet or something like that. And lastly, we have number 13, heal yourself through eternal love and unconditional self-acceptance. Forgiveness will set you free. Definitely pile 3. I think that this time of healing and acceptance and elevating the way you see things and how you think and your mindset and the way you, like I said, the perception and all of those things combined is going to help you to help other people and heal yourself. And by helping this person who may even be your counterpart, I do feel like this could be a counterpart for a lot of you, is going to help you heal and help them heal also. Love, self-acceptance, and seeing that. I feel like you guys may relate on so many things in terms of like healing and being able to see things, see each other for who you are, and to love on each other. I'm really curious what this is. Number 8, you are whole. You don't need anyone to complete you. You will always be whole. So that is definitely something for you as well. I'm going to leave that open. Trusting in that even though this person may be a counterpart, you don't need them to complete you. Just trusting that you coming together is going to fulfill some sort of maybe unfinished business in another life of some kind, or help to deliver some sort of purpose or something like that in this lifetime that your soul really longs for or really has been wanting. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, this big change from. It's really going to do something for your soul and what you really want. And I know that might sound cliche, but for those of you that this pile is for, it's going to make sense and it's going to really resonate. So thank you so much for letting me do this reading. I feel like this is very powerful energy, very moving, very loving, and I'm so excited for this big change happening for you, pile 3. You're doing incredible things for yourself and for the person that you are going to help mentor and help heal, if this is your counterpart coming through as well. But yes, thank you for letting me do this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment. Let's see, is there a mustache emoji you can comment down below? So I know you're from pile 3. And yes, let me know how you guys enjoyed it, how this resonated for you, because this is very different from the other piles. Very different. I don't know that many people will resonate with this pile. So thank you guys so much. And if you guys did enjoy, please go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'll also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here, being part of the family. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye! What's up, pile 4? If you chose Moaning Myrtle, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna put more Myrtle Myrtle right over there. And let's just dive right on into your reading. I'm really excited because so far all the readings have been really awesome as far as like your next big change coming in. So let's reveal your cards. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. 31 Juno partnership. I love how the colors are so similar. Cosmic highway, the universe is on your side. Signs, divine guidance, synchronicity. It also says level up, keep going. And seeking. Wow, okay. Sorry if you hear sky under my desk. Wow, okay, pile 4. Incredible. Okay. Let me just tap in for a second. So I feel like pile 4, the next big change coming into your life is really about what are you seeking, and the thing that you are seeking, you're going to be finding. I feel like that's what it is, you know? Honestly, I think that you might be seeking more than one thing, and that's why this seeking card is coming out here. I feel like you are finding one thing, and then as soon as you find it, there's going to be something else that calls out to you, and you're going to be looking for another thing. And I think that's why this card says keep going, level up, because like once we hit a level, we don't just stop elevating, right? We keep going. We keep leveling up, right? Not to say that you shouldn't stop and smell the flowers, smell the roses, right? We should enjoy, once we do level up, we should enjoy that and appreciate our hard work, appreciate our growth and our success and things like that. Definitely, I definitely believe in that. But what I'm saying here is that the growth that you're experiencing, the next big change that you're experiencing is that you do level up, and now it's like, what's next? You know, like you're enjoying this, and then soon after you're going to be leveling up and seeking the next thing. And so for some of you, you might already be experiencing the level up and you're going to be looking for the next thing. And for others of you, you will soon be leveling up and reaching that point. And then it's like, what next after? You know what I mean? And so with this your dreams need a practical plan. It's about like reminding you not to get comfortable there, not to stay there too long, because that's when, like, sometimes, I don't want to use the word lazy, but that's kind of the word that's coming up here, can settle in. You know, don't chase the money, chase the dream. So there is that coming up as well. And also, like, when sometimes we compare our successes to other people, jealousy and envy and things like that can be a nasty thing. So try not to do that, because that can create negativity and attract it in, things like that. There's also this sense of like, if you get stuck, try to move your body. I feel like bouncing on my chair. Like I'm bouncing on my chair right now because I feel like we need to move around some stagnant energy. So if you feel like stagnant or anything like that, that might be something for you as well. But definitely, let's talk about this Juno card. Juno is the divine counterpart of Jupiter. So my face is really hot, you guys. I need to drink some water. 1 second. Practice, respect, communication, love, and problem solving. This is really about you guys being independent and living out your own ambitions and, you know, living out through your own work rather than through maybe your partner or your children or your co-workers or your employees, if you're a business owner or something like that, because this is really going to help you to encourage growth and encourage them to explore their own things, as well as create great relationships and create a sense of community, versus like if you don't do those things, you know, this can go into like jealousy and create like monsters. And so we don't want to do that. We want, how can I explain this? Sometimes when we, let's say, force our partner to live our dreams and that's not their dream, it can create a lot of animosity and resentment, and you know, it's like breeding grounds for control and what's the word I'm looking for? Manipulation. And we don't want that either. And we want a healthy partnership which begins within ourselves. And so we need to have a sense of independence, a sense of detachment, and a healthy sense of detachment at that, and a healthy sense of attachment. So you notice how even though there's a partnership here, they're not quite touching, right? So how does that relate to your next big change? I'm just babbling at this point, right? I feel like this leveling up has to do with leveling up in your partnership if you're already in a relationship, as far as recognizing if you're able to make these healthy changes if your relationship isn't necessarily at its healthiest, or if you're not in a relationship, coming into union with someone who will allow you to help create a healthy partnership. I think that's what this next big change is coming in. And this person that you're coming into union with is not necessarily going to be romantic for all of you. I feel like for a lot of you it will be. But definitely when you do come into contact with your partner, this is about you also, this person inspiring you to create something big, something that has to do with your dreams and leveling up. And I think that the importance here of me talking about not pushing each other's dreams on one another is that you both have big dreams, but they may not align with one another as far as like individually, as far as like what you do for work and things like that. And that's okay. I think that's a really big thing. That's okay. You don't have to have the same dreams as far as what you do for work or what you want to do in a business or create. The main thing is, what do you want to do in life together? You know, do your values align? Do the way you love each other align? You know, can you respect one another? Can you love one another the way that each other wants to be loved? That's what matters. And so I think that's a really big important thing to mention here as far as like being on the same page in that sense. So let's take a look at the next big change coming forward for pile 4. What's the next big change happening for pile 4? Okay, we have the 8 of Cups. Interesting. Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. I'm being told to take them all. What's the next big change coming in for pile 4? Ace of Swords. Back of your deck is the Hanged Man. Okay. So pile 4. This is about walking away from things that you are no longer in alignment with. And like I told you, for some of you that are already in a relationship, this is leaving behind somebody who may not be in alignment with you. You know, maybe you won't be on the same page anymore, and finding someone who is, you know, seeing the light that this is not what you want anymore. You guys just don't line up anymore, and finding somebody who does, moving into calmer waters and seeing the truth of the matter and moving into a better way. And for others of you, this isn't necessarily breaking up and leaving the person, but leaving behind things that don't serve you in your relationship and moving to calmer waters in your relationship by finding better ways to communicate, to work things out, to do things within your relationship that work for you, and seeing the light of your, I don't know why I keep saying seeing the light, but seeing how you can better work things out together. seeing how you're meant to move forward in a better way, in a more harmonious way, communicate better, and overcome the problems that you have within your relationship by walking away from toxic things, by letting go of certain behaviors or certain ways that you do things within your relationship, and finding clarity within that, by having this sense of security and stability within yourself, independence within yourself, and together at that same time, having a balance. Your dreams need a practical plan. This is about you having a practical plan within your relationship and within yourself individually moving forward, because you recognize that you guys may not have the same dream moving forward in your careers, you know, or what you want to do, and working that out and finally seeing like it's not about surrendering and throwing in the towel or surrendering to whatever it is. It's about making changes. It's about changing things up, going within to find the answers, because that's what it is. Queen of Wands. You've been manifesting these changes, maybe manifesting a new partner into your life, if that's what it means. Or for those of you who are single, manifesting a partner in your life that brings you all of these things, or that meets these things, you know what I mean? Or that helps you to elevate, that helps you to meet these things in your life that you've been wanting, that's you leveling up and seeking these things that you've been dreaming of, and having a practical plan about you not getting stuck in where you are and being comfortable with where you are. But in order for you to reach these things, we have to go to work, right? We have to do the work. We have to have clarity. We have to have a plan. We have to put forth the energy, the effort, and see things for what they are, and see that we are worthy of these things with the Judgment card coming out. See that you are worthy of so much more, and we don't get to sit in a toilet stall and sulk and cry and just be like, woe is me. We have to be stronger than that and realize that we are worthy. And the way that Myrtle is like, she has so much confidence, and she thinks that so many people are attracted to her even though they may not necessarily be. You know, she embodies that confidence, and you have to be the same way, pile for. You know, you have to be the same way. Embody that confidence. And I'm not saying you're moaning Myrtle. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying you have to borrow that confidence just like she does. You know, embody it. Recognize that you are incredible, you are magical, you are attractive, you are worthy, and you are all of these things. And her being a ghost does not deter her from trying to seduce Harry Potter or Cedric Diggory or anything like that. She still goes and does the dang thing. You know, it does not stop her. No, no, no. She has no limits, and the same way you do not. You do not have limits, okay? You're magical, you're incredible, you can go and do whatever it is you put your mind to. You just need a practical plan to do it. What does that mean? You need to be disciplined. You need to make sure that you are doing the things that, what would that person in the end result be doing? Okay? It's like living in the end. That's what I'm hearing. Live in the end as if you already have it. That's what manifestation is, right? And so I think that that's what your next big change is living in the end. And like also by doing so, it's like recognizing that you are worth so much more, walking away from things that don't serve you anymore, whether it's people, whether it's behaviors, whether it's patterns or thought processes or, you know, feelings, things like that, and seeking something that's worth more, that's better serving for you, that's something that you've been wanting, finally letting those things go and choosing yourself, choosing to level up, choosing to keep going, seeing the clarity that you deserve these things and pushing for you to get there. And I feel like this is about you seeing just how beautiful and magical you are, and having this rebirth of a phase that you are going to become this beautiful moth. Okay, most moths are depicted as dark and dingy, but this is a beautiful colored moth. Look at that. So vibrant and magical, as are you, pile 4, as are you, okay? And I feel like this is really just you embodying that magic and embodying that energy of you stepping into it and releasing things. Like I said, I can't say it enough, releasing the things that aren't serving you and stepping into this new life, stepping into this new era that you are worthy of, that you have been actively manifesting, and you are leveling up. You are leveling up and going after more, whether when it has to do with love, it has to do with your career, all of these things together. And I think that it's you finally seeing your worth, seeing that you are worthy of it, seeing that you are earning it, seeing that it's happening and unfolding for you, and you just stepping into it, stepping through that doorway and going for it and letting things go that don't serve you. And I think that you're fine. Yeah, look at that, King of Swords and the Chariot. So I wouldn't be surprised if your person, your partner coming through, was somebody who is an air sign. Doesn't have to necessarily be, but somebody who is intelligent, witty, smart, communicates clearly, and yeah, makes you laugh. I feel like that's what it is. But that is what I'm seeing for you guys. As far as when is this change coming, I've been telling every pile it's fairly quickly, because it is a big change. I don't think it's going to be super long that you're waiting, but let's see. I think for you I might have to draw a card. Oh, just messed up the whole thing. I only drew a card for pile 1, and then I decided not to do it for every other pile because I had enough. 6. This could be summertime, like June, or 6 months. That's what I'm going to say. So let's close out with advice and guidance for pile 4, please. 6 months or June. Since you have double 6s, it could definitely be 6 months from whenever you're watching this, because this is meant to be timeless. So summertime, 6 months, or June, whichever is more relevant to you. So advice and guidance for pile 4. We have number 1. Don't you remember how unconditionally loved you are? Exactly. You are so loved. Pile 4. Advice and guidance for pile 4, please. Too many. Advice and guidance for pile 4, please. We have 31. Show up as your highest self. Wow, 4s might be significant for you too. So another 31. Uh-oh. And lastly, we have number 13, which is reversed. Heal yourself through eternal love and unconditional self-acceptance. Forgiveness will set you free. In the back of your deck, we have 21. You came from the stars, so shine bright. Exactly. Pile 4. Exactly. Shine bright. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. I absolutely loved it so much. I love you guys. And if you guys are from pile 4, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment a ghost emoji down below so I know you're from pile 4. And let me know how you guys enjoyed it, how this resonated for you in the comment section. I love talking stories with you in the comment section. And I would love it if you guys enjoyed to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I'll also be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. I have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you soon. Bye!